Thank you, everyone, for the great comments on episode 2000 yesterday. Clap it up for the whole FLD crew, right? Yeah. There you go.
Especially Max.
Especially Max. Great edit on there. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all the great comments. And if you haven't watched it yet, shame on you, but it's okay. You can go back and watch it if you haven't yet. Share it, like it, post it, and use the hashtag FLD2000 when you do. Thank you very much. 2,000 episodes, guys. Awesome. Today, Koenigsegg 1-1 headed to the Nurburgring. F-150 Power Wheels toys holding up a real F-150? VW is jumping in the more crossovers game. And we have your FLD question of the day. That and more all today, right here on Fastlane Daily. I'm Derek D. Let's go! Well, you know what? You guys seem to enjoy the facts so much that we did, and a lot of you asked if we were going to keep it going, so we decided to extend it up until we hit the present year, which I think will fall right at the start of 2015. What a coincidence. So, as if I even need to ask, what episode number is this?
Episode 2001.
Yes, 2001. Well, a lot happened in 2001, but in the automotive world, the Chrysler PT Cruiser was launched across dealerships in America as a retro-styled compact and was so different and so popular that it was actually named the 2001 Motor Trend Car of the Year. Yeah, now we look back and we go, really? No. Also, the 2001 Toyota Highlander came out and it used to look like that, and now it looks like this. Oh, and the Apple the iPod was introduced and changed the way we listen to music forever.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's your 2001 fact. All right. Next month is the Detroit Auto Show, and VW will reportedly unveil a new crossover that will seat 5. Of course they will. Crossovers are like the new Ice Bucket Challenge. Everyone's doing it, right? The new model will be based on the 7-seater mystery model that is coming in 2016. VW's U.S. market sales have fallen more than a little bit lately. So the automaker, they need to nail it with these next 2 models. And since crossovers are now the most popular vehicle type, the boardroom meeting was like, sales are slow. Any ideas? And then Bill over there in marketing is like, more crossovers, just off the top of my head. Sold. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly how it went down. I had a camera in their boardroom.
Yeah.
And I saw that. Power Wheels. The ultimate present for a little kid. One of the main gifts you want to wake up to see on Christmas morning. I know it was when I was little. Saw that quad there? Woo, it's juiced. Well, the maker of the children's electric car toys wanted to prove its 2015 F-150 based Power Wheels were tough toys. Built Ford tough toys.
You guys remember that.
So how do you do that? Maybe, yeah, exactly, Max. Maybe see if 4 F-150 Power Wheels could support a real F-150 truck. That was the goal. Power Wheels offered up 4 F-150 toy trucks, 1 for each wheel of an actual 2015 F-150 truck. And then they lowered the 4,120-pound truck onto the Power Wheels. They fabricated like these custom metal cradles that fit perfect onto each F-150 toy truck. And it worked. Pretty cool. The Power Wheels guy in the white shirt was so stoked. He did like a regular clap, then like a fist clap. He was like, He was like so happy. Then he awkwardly took one for a ride. I'd say he exceeded the weight limit, but apparently it can handle a lot more than his husky frame, as we just learned. So there you go. Admit it. But let's admit it, right? We all kind of want to see the toys explode into a million pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Under the weight. In related news, when 4 F-150 toy trucks were put in the actual truck's bed, it collapsed, ironically. So I'm kidding. That didn't happen.
Okay.
But we're going to throw some toy hammers back there. We're going to throw some toy hammers back there. Back to VW. Not only will they try to get a handle on the crossover market, but they also want to elevate their luxury game. To do that, they plan on building a BMW 5 Series and Mercedes E-Class rival. The new model would slot below the Phaeton and would come in sedan, wagon, and 5-door hatchback styles. The foundation of it would either be the Audi A6 or next version of the Passat. Target price is $46,000 when it goes on sale on when, who knows? No one. Yet. Except VW. No doubt the Koenigsegg 1-1 is an absolute animal, right? With 1,341 horsepower and 1,011 pound-feet of what, Erica?
Torque.
That's right. It's got all that at its disposal from a twin-turbo 5-liter V8. But it's more than just a drag race king. So Koenigsegg reportedly wants to claim the Nürburgring lap record for street-legal production cars. Koenigsegg says the power's nice, but it's the lightweight and the mechanical grip that will make the car, the mega car, I should say, the victor. That's what they call this one now, huh? Mega car. It's above hyper. They won't be ready to test the 1-1 at the circuit until next year, but 2015 isn't that far away, so when they do, we'll let you know. It'll be mega rad. Right, Max?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. It's time for your FLD question of the day. Isn't that right, AK?
Yes, it is.
Sure is. Okay, so we've had similar questions like this next one in the past, but it's time to just put it to rest. This one comes from big FLD fan Joseph Gadsden. So what is your question, Joe? I'm assuming people call you Joe, so go ahead.
What makes a supercar in our current times?
Ah, okay, Joe. I'm gonna say it looks like you got a freshly cut too. Nice. So you asked, what makes a supercar in our current times? Joe then went on to talk about the new Hellcat Challenger and Charger being over 700 horsepower and starting at around $60,000. We all knew that though. He was saying he doesn't think that they are supercars. And then he said,
Is a Corvette Z06 a supercar? Is a Nissan GTR supercar? Or is there more that is required than performance and horsepower to make a supercar?
well, here's the thing. It's a very subjective thing, but for the most part, the standard is that exotics are considered supercars. Your Lamborghinis, your Ferraris, your McLarens, certain Mercedes, Maseratis even, certain Jaguars. Now, is a Z06 or GTR or the Dodge Hellcat supercars? Well, a lot of people would say no because they come from companies that produce a mass of all kinds of different cars. Then, Joe said this, and I think he hit the nail on the head with this one.
In my opinion, there is. There has to be a certain amount of prestige that comes with the car. There has to be a feeling that you get when you see the car. It can't be something that you can go and rent at Hertz with a V6 engine variant that you can drive around and for $59 a day.
Yes, now again, this is a very opinionated subject, but I do think Joe is right when he says there has to be a certain amount of prestige to it. A car that makes you go, whoa, just by looking at it and the feeling you get when you drive it. Now, many people may say they get that exact feeling when they see and drive the new Charger and Challenger Hellcats. So to them, it may be a supercar. But as I always said, I think those two cars are super muscle cars. Gotta throw the word muscle in there. But here's a test, right? Go up to someone who knows nothing about cars, nothing, right? And tell them, hey, I drive a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. I guarantee they look at you and go, oh yeah, that's cool, you have a Dodge. Then say you drive a Ferrari 458 Italia. Guaranteed the reaction will be completely different because the word Ferrari. So yeah, it's, like I said, it's opinionated, but at the same time, people that don't know cars know Ferraris, know Lamborghinis. It has a prestige to it.
Yeah.
So there you go, right?
Yeah. I feel like they're just going to think you're a liar, though, because you're saying, I drive blah, blah, blah. You're just...
Well, yeah. But, you know, you get what I'm saying.
I get it.
So that is the kind of litmus test I think that could work. But again, it's opinion-based, essentially. So there you go. I think we put it to rest. It's a super muscle car for the Hellcats, right? There it is. Anything else, Joe?
And I've grown with the show. Glad to see you guys coming from a green screen show to what you have now with all the effects and the sounds. It's awesome. It's good to see Derek D not be so skinny and put on a little bit of muscle. It's all cool. But it's all love, man. Appreciate y'all, and y'all keep doing what you do. Thank you.
Nice. So, yeah, that's awesome. You've been a fan a long time. I appreciate that. And it's definitely all love, man. Appreciate it. Although I never thought I was skinny per se. I always thought I had some muscle on me. You know, I played football and stuff. But I guess I have put on a little more muscle recently. What'd you say?
Hammer curls.
Yeah, doing those hammer curls. Throw some hammers back there. That's what I do. I just throw hammers back there. But he mentioned the green screen and stuff. So yeah, you've been here a while. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys out there. Anyway, weigh in using hashtag FLDQ of the D. And you can send your own, just like Joe did, to
tips@fastlanedaily.com.
Thank you, AK. Appreciate it. And that is going to do it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. Thank you for watching. Again, thanks for watching our 2000th episode. Please go back and watch it if you haven't. We'd really appreciate it if you shared it on all your social media outlets. And we just thank you for it. All right. Bye.
You're like, I drive a Mustang. I don't care. I drive a Jaguar. Whoa. Oh boy.
Well, you got to go to two different people. You got to go up to one person.
You didn't say that. You said ask the same person.
Did I say same person?
I mean, like you go up to someone, you say this.
Well, then, someone could be two different people.
Yeah.
Like go up to someone and say this, then go up to another person and say it.
Tell them you drive a Camaro. Then, when they're not impressed, spin them around, ask them a new question.
You're reading too far into it.
Okay.
Ow.